question.
No, that's all right. That's fine.
Right, ready? Go for it. Cheers for joining us, Darren. So you've been very doing well this season. You're currently 7th in the Rugby Lismanian League Division 1 table. Is the top 4 finish on the cards?
Well, I hope so. I mean, we need to get in the top 5. Obviously, one team will go up like naturally, and then the other 4 teams just behind play off or compete in the playoffs. So we need to get into that mix. I think we're just outside it. I think we've moved up a place now to 6th. So, but we have got good goal difference. So if we can we've got another important game next week. If we can win that, I think we might creep in there. I mean, everybody's one above us today, so it's kind of it's same as in terms of positions, but something's got to give. We just got to keep doing what we do and trying to keep winning games. So I'm hoping that we can get in there, but it's not a given.
Okay, the academy seems to be doing very well as they're placed 2nd in the National League Alliance Group B with 9 games won and 3 drawn. So how important is it for academy players such as Johnny Okoto and what's that other guy?
Regan Smith, like the boys that have come on today.
Yeah, Regan Smith. Yeah.
I think
how important is that?
It's really important.
Yeah.
Zach came out to Guernsey with us and made his debut. So, there's I think it's really important for a club like us at our size. We sometimes we have to lean on the young players. At the moment we're very young in our academy. We're mostly under 18s. We've got 1 or 2 older ones, but in a couple of years, some of those are going to be competing for first team places. I'm absolutely convinced of that. So, my background's in youth development, so I'm always going to be a manager that will look to try and promote the young players. But they've got to prove to me they're good enough. But once I feel that they're ready to take the plunge, then I'll throw them in.
Okay, one more question. Is the future of Hastings United through the youth?
I think the club have got to make a decision as to where they want to go. You can throw money at things and you can get players in from all around the southeast of England, but you have to pay for it. Or you can go a little bit more local, get some youngsters together, work on them, but you might need 2 or 3 years to be able to develop a little bit of success. Hastings is a little bit out on a limb, just in terms of demographics. Really hard to get down here. It takes a good hour and a half from the M25 to actually travel down here, as you probably found out today. So to attract players down, you have to pay them decent money. And we found that like this year. So we compete. We've got some good players, but we've got them from all around the southeast of England. We've got a couple from London. So travelling is sometimes a little bit of an issue. So I think the club needs to they've got to come up with, where do they want to be? What's their vision long term? That they're currently looking at that because there's a new stadium on the cards, maybe 18 months time. So I think what we've got to do at the end of this season, wherever we end up, is sit down as a management, as a board, and as a youth development, set of staff, and decide on our pathway for the next 5 years, I think, and look at a development plan and development model that's going to enable us to achieve success at the same time, try and promote the young players. So you can buy success at this level, but only up to a point. In the end, you've got to develop it yourself.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if we've got to get out of this division first, I think the next division is difficult to get out of as well. Once you get in the National League, there's an opportunity for you to consolidate a little bit, and then you'd need a mixture of real quality and a mixture of legs, and you'd have to consider then going sort of like a hybrid full-time model where the players train more regularly. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, they only train once or twice a week, depending on how many games we have. As they get up the leagues, the fitness levels need to improve.
Needs to increase, of course. All right, cheers. Thank you very
no
much.
Worries.
One thing could I quickly ask?
Of course you can. Yeah.
My angle is on the sort of community feel of a local club compared to the club. So for you, how important are number 1 the fans, and number 2 whether you sort of prioritise performance over results to keep people coming back?
Well, do you know what? One feeds the other. I've always been a coach built on performances as opposed to outcomes, because obviously I've been in youth development. Now here it's been the total opposite. The punters want to see us winning. They want to see us winning championships and getting out this division. So today wasn't our greatest performance, not by a long shot. In fact, you haven't seen the best of us by a mile today. We've won the game 5-1, but we haven't really played as well as what I think we can play. And I don't think we're going to play well from now till the end of the season. I think we're just going to sort of, keep working towards our goal of winning. So I'd like to see every coach would like to see a balance, playing well and getting results.
Yeah.
We have done that this year. We have played really, really well and won games. But moving forwards, the club, the fans, a really good crowd today. There's only 500 fans are vital for us. But you'd have heard them first 20 minutes when we weren't doing well. They were starting to shout on, some concerns. And that's fine. They pay their money. They're entitled to shout and do whatever they like. I've not got a problem with that at all. So we kind of need to feed them. We need to have a little bit of a performance and a little bit of quality about us at times to get them up and thinking, oh yeah, that was good play. And at the same time, we need to score and win. So getting that balance ain't easy. But in the end, I think the outcome overplayed the performance slightly today. So we weren't great, but we won.
That's great. Thank you very much.